Welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a comprehensive look at Monmouth County, the place you want to be. Monmouth County is centrally located in the state with 27 miles of Atlantic Ocean shoreline, nationally recognized parks, state-of-the-art libraries, school systems, and public services. Monmouth County is home to more than 660,000 residents. It's a great place to work and live. Monmouth in Focus will highlight county services that are readily available to you as a Monmouth County resident. Thanks for joining us for Monmouth in Focus. You'll know why Monmouth County is the place you want to be.
Hello and welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a program about the services and functions of Monmouth County government. I'm your host, Cynthia Scott. We are here on location today at McLoone's Pier House, overlooking the beautiful ocean, as everyone can see. And joining me right now is Freeholder Director Tom Arnone. Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Always a pleasure to have you. And Tim McLoone, the owner of McLoone's Pier House.
Well, thank you. Happy to be here on a sunny day.
Absolutely. What a gorgeous day. We are in the height of the summer here, Freeholder. Tell us how tourism's been so far.
Well, I guess you could say it's been challenging for many reasons. Obviously, the one that comes to everybody's attention is Storm Sandy concerns that occurred. But I think it goes more than that. We're looking at the weather, and we do have a beautiful day today, beautiful sunny day, and you're going to see the beaches packing, businesses packing. But that hasn't been what we've seen throughout this beginning of the summer season. We've seen some tough weather conditions, and that dictates people here on the beach, which also businesses. So we've had some concerns, and you know, as I said before many different times, the season started late. Yeah. We had school children going for a little longer period of time, which, you know, parents' vacation plans got moved a little further into the summer, and I think we're going to see a big difference coming up.
Absolutely. Good point. It's been a challenge. I mean, you probably couldn't think of a better word than that. Tim, you are certainly an entrepreneur here in Monmouth County, owning several restaurants.
That's one word for it.
Talk about a challenge. I mean, you must be happy that, you know, some of your businesses are up and running, but still, you know, it's been quite a journey for you.
Well, yeah, the original one, the Rum Runner, which we had for 25 years, is half in the drink up there in Seabright, but we're hopeful we can do something about that. We were able to get everything else open fairly quickly, but the first quarter of the year was horrendous. It truly was. And I think just people in this area, a lot of people were displaced and moved away. Sure. A lot of people had insurance challenges. It was just, and it was sort of crummy weather to boot. And then we had, of course, the rainiest June in history, and now we're having the hottest July. But I think people are reluctant to give away their summer. They really are. The people that live anywhere within 50 miles, 100 miles of here are not going to give it up unless they really have to. Even during difficult financial times, when we had, you know, sort of the financial meltdowns in 96, 97, and then again in 2007 and 2008, it just seemed like people weren't going to give up the summer, and that's what we're counting on. What we're seeing, the biggest change we're seeing right now is that we're not as busy on weekdays as we normally would be, but the weekends we're doing record business, so go figure. Right,
great point. People not wanting to give up their summer, especially now, you know, given what the state of New Jersey went through with Superstorm Sandy. And, you know, Freeholder, talking about Superstorm Sandy, such a devastating storm, the worst to hit New Jersey. In that devastation, so many people came together and built partnerships.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, we laid the groundwork, and we were fortunate with my economic development team and our shared service team. We were creating a new program, partnering up with the municipalities. Unbeknown to us, we would have Storm Sandy, where we would really have to be their partners in pretty much all aspects of government. And that's what we did. And we were able to have that relationships, and I could tell you up and across the shore, and even inland. The partnerships that we made now, it's just a phone call away. And that's why we're able to assist the municipalities the way we are. And more importantly, we've turned, and you know, for years, people have said you have to treat it like a business. We truly have to treat it like a business, and we also have to partner with our businesses, and that's our goal. And we're making it well known to our businesses that we have that ability for a phone call away to see if we can assist them, be some sort of partner or liaison between the business and the municipality to facilitate things a little quicker.
Sure. And, you know, Freeholder, we talked about tourism just a few minutes ago. You could see this gorgeous beach, and it's so wonderful to see so many people in the water and on the beach. But Monmouth County, I mean, the parks, the fairs that we have throughout the summer, it's all, you know.
The only thing that concerns me is about the fairs are, we all know, when the Monmouth County Fair gets set, it rains. And but we're going to change that tone this year. And I know Freeholder Barry wants that to happen, and I'm sure she's going to make that happen. We're going to have great weather for that week, and we're looking for record crowds so that they can come to the beach during the day, grab a bite to eat, then go to our fair later in the evening. So that's our goal, and it will also bring people down to the county because they know about the Monmouth County Fair, and they'll move out and broaden their horizons when they come down here and hopefully frequent Long Branch and the surrounding towns.
Lots of wonderful fairs throughout the summer season, not just Monmouth County, but we have wonderful fairs that go into August as well, and September. And Tim, you do so much, you know, charity work. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we've been involved with Holiday Express from I started it a little bit over 20 years ago, which is amazing to me that it's that long ago. But between the holiday season, roughly around Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve, we go on the road and we bring basically a big holiday party. It's music and food and gifts to people who, if we're not there, they otherwise would receive little or no attention at holiday time. So it's mostly soup kitchens, AIDS hospices, homeless shelters, long-term residential psychiatric facilities, who are people we refer to as really adult orphans who have lost contact or have outlived their caregivers.
Sure.
And so we just bring them a big rollicking party. This year we'll be doing 65 events in about 35 days.
Wow.
And it's all for free.
Yep.
I've been trying to work on that for free part, but it just doesn't seem to be working. You know, with Hurricane Sandy, we need to recover.
Sure,
No,
sure.
just all teasing aside, we've got wonderful volunteers. It's not, people think it's just our band, but it's really a much larger thing than that. We have 100 professional musicians who donate their time, but also roughly about 500 adult volunteers and many more hundreds of children who do their service time for confirmations or bar mitzvahs or for college entrances and the like. So it's a big production. We see roughly about 20,000 people a year who are in the most dire of circumstances. And if nothing else, it's, you know, here we are in the land of opulence. I mean, Hurricane Sandy was a body blow for sure. But when I think about how well off we all are compared to these other people, and I think it's something we always have to keep in the front, not the back of our minds, the front of our minds, because there's a tremendous amount of suffering going on while you and I are having this conversation.
What an excellent point, both of you. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we're hoping that Mother Nature will give us a break for the rest of the summer.
Yeah, you're guaranteeing that, right?
I am guaranteeing, but
Can
I
I
like
have
to.
your phone number? Because
yes,
you said
you
you were just a
absolutely
phone
can.
call away.
I'd like to close in one thing,
Sure.
and if it's individuals like Tim and businesses like Tim that make Monmouth County what it is. You know, we sit up there and we try to govern to the best of our ability and bring people together, but if we didn't have owners and business people like Tim and volunteer bases that he just spoke about, that's what Monmouth County is about. And I want to thank you, Tim, and everybody that assists you.
I'm going to be calling you.
Thank
so
you.
just
I'm sure you will.
be ready.
And thank you both
Thank you.
for joining us. That is all the time we have for this segment of Monmouth in Focus. More about tourism, you can visit www.visitmonmouth.com. I'm Cynthia Scott. Have a great day, everyone.